degree. Yeah, something Ben Shapiro talks about a lot. It's an interesting thing to keep going back into people's past to find things that are now considered offensive, or you know, maybe the morals were different back then, maybe they were younger. The problem is if you're going to participate in this gotcha politics where you look back through somebody's past, you find a photo of something they did 40 years ago or 20 years ago, you reduce the amount of people who are even going to run for office. You know, you're going to get the weirdest kind of quiet people who have never had a photo of them taken and have no past, and nothing about them. There's this cipher. Is that the kind of people you want running, or do you want people who've actually gone out and lived their lives? It's also difficult to apply today's morals and sentiments to things that happened many years ago, because things change, and everybody's like, oh, I wouldn't have done that back then, but everybody was jerks back then, like, you know, so we all would have done it, whether we got a photo of you doing something or not. So, you know, and it's also, like I've been saying, it's difficult for people who aren't part of a group to understand why something might be offensive. Like, we might see somebody dressed up like a Jew with curls and a big nose or something, and they might think, oh, it's just a funny costume. They go, well, we might go, that's offensive. So in the same way somebody might have 30 years ago dressed up like Michael Jackson and done blackface and just thought that's cool, and now we see it wrong, and maybe it was even wrong then, but most people don't know the history of what blackface would have meant or something. Or the new thing now is cultural appropriation. If you wear a dress and look like a native person or something, or a Japanese kimono, to you, I feel, oh, like I'm admiring this culture, I'm dressed in a Japanese kimono, but now people are attacked on social media because, oh, you're racist. And it's like, I think we confuse actual hatred and racism and animus towards other races with things that are now, it could go either way. You could easily say wearing a kimono is honoring a Japanese culture, or you could say that's racist because you're appropriating it. Just because you give a word to something doesn't mean you've actually identified it properly. It's called the nominal fallacy. I learned it in psychology. It's like saying, oh, I saw a funny light over my grandfather's old chair. It's like, it's a ghost. So you've called it a ghost, and I think, oh, I've explained it, but no, you haven't. Like, what was that light? It's like, so if you just call something cultural appropriation, you feel like, oh, you know, identified it, whatever, but you might be wrong. So that's the thing. It's like, I mean, it's easy to attack another politician saying, oh, you did blackface, you dressed like Aladdin 18 years ago, but Justin Trudeau probably didn't think that was offensive at the time, otherwise he wouldn't have done it, or posed for a photo, or had it go into the yearbook. So I think we should judge people based on the life they've lived, what they've done since then, if they now apologize and say it's wrong now, but yeah, I don't think it's appropriate to go through people's pasts and try to attack them. Yeah.